What would you get if you took an OG auto battler like Stick Wars or Age of War and combined it with one of the most popular deck building games in the world, Slay the Spire? This is Commander Quest, where you play as a historical commander like Richard the Lionheart of England, Saladin, the Sultan of Syria and Egypt, or the genius, Zhuge Liang of China. Each commander has their own skill, their own relic, and their own cards in their deck. You can also choose their race, whether you want them to be a human or a dwarf. They keep the same skill and relic, but it changes their basic deck. So once you pick your commander, you're going to depart onto your journey. Now this is going to bring up your initial item acquisition where you can get increased health or start with an artifact or get rid of a card. In my case, because I quit the game that I was previously in, I can only choose between food and gold. So I'm going to go ahead and take 100 gold and we're going to get into our run. So just like in Slay the Spire, it's going to pull up your map. At the end of your map is where the enemy boss is, and throughout the map you have different events. Now the events can be a battle where you have to fight, and when you fight and win, you can unlock cards and gold and food. It could be unknown, which could be different events. It could be battles. You have treasure, which are automatic relics, between 1 and 2 relics you can get. You have rest sites where you can either heal or upgrade cards. You have a goblin traveling shop, which is where you spend gold to make purchases on cards and artifacts. And then you have the danger. Now the danger are just little mini bosses. So you're going to click on the battle or wherever you want to go. The first ones are going to be a battle though. And because this is the first level, it's going to be pretty easy. Now, some things you want to know about this game. Your commander starts on the left-hand side. The enemy commander starts on the right-hand side. You want to hover over the enemy commander and see if they have any special abilities and as well as their stats. So you can see that this commander, as well as many of the commanders, have counterattack, which means that the units that damage them also take damage themselves. You can see on the left-hand side, the bottom left, the yellow is the attack power, and on the bottom right, the red is their health bar. Now, it's our turn, so on our side, we can see we have 3 mana. Our health is at the bottom left, our money, and our special, which is a Francesca axe. So we're just going to, we drew 5 cards, and we're going to just throw out 2 militia and an archer. Now that we've thrown them out, they're going into fight. All of the melee units going into each other. Our archers are attacking. Let's go ahead and throw some cavalry in and some more archers. Now, you don't keep cards from your previous turn. So we're going to discard our hand and we draw 5 new cards. We're just going to keep pumping out cavalry. And you know what? We'll even throw a Francesca axe. There we go. That's just 5 free damage. Ooh, 1 health. Oh, man. Let's do archer, archer, militia. Looks like we'll have 1 more turn after this. And we'll just Francesca axe. Cool. So, after you defeat the commander, you get your battle rewards. This is typically gold, and then food, or a relic, and a card. So, you want to look through your cards. At the top left is the amount of mana that the cards take, and the top right is the number of troops that that card summons. So this powdered keg carrier has 1 person. These spearmen have 4 people. So let's go ahead and we'll pick the spearmen. And then we'll choose to go on to the next area, and so on and so forth. So you'll keep playing through each level, going through the battles and the treasures and the danger zones and the random events, all the way until you get to the final campfire where you can rest and heal up or upgrade your card, and then you'll move on to the boss. The bosses are obviously the most difficult enemy in this area, and if you can defeat them, you will get a significant reward, whether it be a nice relic or a card, and then you will move on to the next act, and so on and so forth until the end of the game. So I'm going to show you some highlights from my playthrough, and then I'll give you my thoughts on the game. We got our assassins covering down the fort up top. Looks like they were just slaughtered. We're just going to bring a couple more. These guys got side placement, so we can spawn them further up in the map. That's not going to deal any damage to those guys. Okay. So they're attacking the castle with the troops. Doesn't look very good for me right here. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we got the Tide Militia. Let's do this. So this is going to bring out 12 units. I could Tempting Offer. It's not going to heal him any because he's already at full health. That gives me some mana. Let's go ahead and use one of these mana stones. I could set some units aflame with this Spark Catalyst. Maybe do that on these middle guys. And then I could increase the attack of this squad down here. Let's see if this does anything. So I'll go ahead and pop that for some mana. Boom. I could do it in the back, actually. Oh, that's going to be better. Yep. Yep. Because those guys are shootable heads. Okay. We're going to get hit. Lionheart is going to get hurt a little bit. Nothing too bad. Oh. Oh, my God. Did you see the artillery? I kind of want a rain of arrows, those back guys. Well, I guess first we can ghost because it's free. So let's buff all of our boys right here. That gives them higher attack. We're then gonna take out the ranged units. We got one more mana. I can actually make someone be able to spawn in mid. So let's go and do that to his archers, and we'll pop the ghosts. And that should be, yep, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Let's see what we get from that. Oh, man. Can we even place these rogues anywhere where it matters? This is not looking good. We'll go ahead and pull T. No, I don't want to use that. Look, it absolutely destroys me. Yeah, it's... Didn't even stand a chance. All right, let's see what happens when we end the game. Okay. Gives a lot of stats. I like that. We level up our human race, and we level up our richer character. We unlocked a couple of cool cards. Sweet. I like this. We hit level 4 on human. We got a couple of relics. Awesome. We like that. Let's see what else we're at. Oh, we unlocked the dwarf faction. Okay, okay, cool. So I have to say, I absolutely love this game. It's a ton of fun. I mean, it's like I'm playing Slay the Spire, and it's just like revamped and new cards and mechanics, and I love the auto battle feature. What I will say is that the developers of this game say that this is a RTS deck building, like an RTS roguelike deck builder, and it's not real-time strategy. Okay, there's a difference between RTS and auto battler, so you got to understand when you're reading into this game, when you see content on it, because I downloaded it because I saw that it was RTS deck building. So I was like, whoa, what is this? I never heard of this before. But even if they did categorize it as auto battler deck building, which is what it is more appropriately should be categorized as, I would still have downloaded it because I also love auto battlers. So that's something that I think needs to be adjusted. But in regards to the mechanics of the game, it's extremely fun if you like the deck building, which I love. I love building synergistic decks and trying to, unlock new cards and new factions, or in this case, commanders. Also, there's an upgrade feature where when you play the game, when you complete it, you earn embers, and the embers are used to give you permanent increases, right? So starting with food, those are consumables, which would make you stronger. Card refresh counts, relic refresh counts, increase card removal counts at the shop so that you could thin your deck down to make it more efficient, give yourself more health, increase enhanced card reward chance. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5%. So these are pretty big. And if you're having a difficult time getting further in the deck, just keep playing. You'll unlock embers. You'll be able to upgrade the stuff. and you'll get further and further every time. So this is Commander Quest. I'm going to put a link to the game down below. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. I'm also going to put my Discord in the description. If you have any recommendations of games for me to play, please shoot me a message in Discord, comment down below in the comments. And if you are a developer and you want me to check out your game, you can DM me in Discord, or you can send me an email. I am thedarkharvester@gmail.com. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.